Hey everybody, this is Day to Day with Shanae, and I'm going to do a quick show you what you get with the Ulta Fitbit. I did have a Fitbit Flex, and I have no idea where it went. So um, I splurged and purchased myself a new Fitbit. I went back and forth with the charge, and I ended up choosing the Ulta mainly because it is less. To me, it seems less bulky. I know that some people have. I know some people who have the charge, and the Charge HR, and they really like it, and they don't feel like it's too bulky. So we'll see. So when I got the package in the mail, which was just like Christmas time, it comes in just your Fitbit box. And then you have to, this slips off. And then everything was on the inside, and they tried to get all fancy with the box. But it came with a Fitbit. It came with the little, it came with like a little booklet, like the safety instructions and limited warranty booklet that most people don't ever even look at. Um, it came with what they call, I guess, the dongle, and then also the sinker for the laptop. And then this is the Fitbit. I just did the black. I really liked the teal, but let's be real, most of what I wear is black, so it just makes sense to have the black one. But these ones are nice because you actually can separate these pieces and purchase the different bands, and then just use just the Fitbit itself and change the bands and colors, whatever. So first of all, if people don't realize that, because it took me a second to figure it out, you actually have to, the phone's not recharged, but I will show you. You have to actually go into, you have to turn on the Fitbit for the phone. You have to download the app on your phone. I took off my other device, the Flex, but you have to do the app on your phone, and then it also tells you, even on the device itself, when you tapped it, it actually said to go to fitbit.com/setup. So you go there to set it up, and it actually just redirects you to do the app on your computer. So you'll download the app on your computer, and then you go through the syncing process. It'll ask you a few questions, and I really should have videotaped the full process of that, but I didn't. It'll ask you, it'll actually pair up with your device, make sure you have your Bluetooth on, pairs up with your device, and then it asks you for the number. It'll do a 4-digit number here, and then you have to put the 4-digit number on the app on your phone, and then asks you, and then it just walks you through a bunch of questions, tells you a bunch of things about the Ulta, and then asks you kind of how you want to do the time and things like that. So, because as you can see here, it has the time, and you just tap it like that to change your stuff. Where I know is the HR charge had the button. That's another reason why I kind of went back and forth. I'm like, do I want to do the tapping thing or do I want to do the button? And I actually, one of the reasons why I went with, I did not choose the charge is because the clasp had metal on it. And I definitely have a sensitivity to metal, an allergy to metal, and so I knew that the Ulta had a little bit of metal here, but I thought it'll pop in here. But come to find out, the whole entire back of the Ulta is metal, and when I research it, it is a surgical steel grade metal, but that some people who have allergies to metal still have reactions to this. There are a few people who have just painted it with nail polish. So in my attempt to stay away from the majority of the metal, I got a large chunk of metal. So we're going to see how that goes on my skin. If I have to, maybe I'll do fingernail polish as well. That just worries me because the charge thing is back here. The one thing that was nice about this one that was not on the Flex, and I don't know how the plug-in is for the charge, but on the Flex it was hard for me to tell if it was plugged in right for it to charge for some reason. I couldn't tell. I mean, it was blinking. I don't know. I had a harder time with that. This had also, and this is one other reason why I liked it. It also had has the little. Some people I've heard liked it, and some people that don't. And then you just attach it to that. And actually, when I had it plugged in and I attached it to this, it kind of did a vibrate thing, so I could tell that it was actually hooked up to it. So we will see. I missed my Fitbit before. I know the Flex I did struggle with a little bit because I felt like that the device's step count was off. I was reaching 10,000 steps on a regular, and even on days where I know there's no way I got even close to 10,000. But I definitely missed the alarms, the silent alarms, just vibrating, and this is the other thing you have to kind of get used to. The clasp, this is a little bit tougher, which is probably a good thing because I think that this clasp on the Flex was, sorry, I sidetracked, the clasp on the Flex was a little bit looser, and so I'm wondering if that's why it fell out. Maybe I didn't get it tight enough, so it fell off. So this one's a little harder to actually snap together, but it feels like it's more secure once you actually get it snapped together. So that's actually a good thing. But I missed the silent alarms. I missed the sleep habit stuff. I did miss the step thing, so but I kind of missed the other things a little bit more. So I'm hoping that this one is a little more in sync with my steps and counts it correctly. But overall, I just kind of missed it. I do like that there's the watch feature. There's also the text message and the call alert feature on here. It'll tell you who's calling. It'll tell you who is texting you. It'll put some of the text on there. I know that that was kind of the toss-up with the Charge HR as well. The Charge HR did the heart rate monitor. This has a few little extra things. I wish they would just do all the same things in all of them, just have different styles, but I guess nobody asks me, so we'll see how this goes. And I will do an update later. The other thing that's, sorry, I keep thinking of things. The other thing that's nice is that other than just tapping it, you can tap through the screens, but if it's completely, the screen is blank, you can also do like a hand twist thing and it'll turn the screen on as well. So that's kind of nice too. So if you're just sitting there somewhere, just a motion of your hand will turn it on. They say that the battery life is supposed to do 5 days. So we'll see on that as well. So I'm going to test this out for a little bit, for a few weeks, and then I will do another video on what I think about it and if I think the step counting is still a little off or whatever. So that is your video on the Fitbit. I'm sorry, I should have maybe thought through the video and shown you the steps with the phone and other things. So maybe next time. I'm sorry, I keep burping. How rude of me. So maybe next time. Everybody have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to subscribe and like the channel. I will see you next time. And if you have any advice on any videos that you would like to see, definitely put a note in the description. You can't note in the description box below, but put a comment below. So